Hey, welcome back to another episode of Johnscryptotherapy. So I did post a community chat just talking to you guys about where price is going to go. Is it a sell? Is it a buy? I feel like there is a lot of confusion, and that's totally fine because when you're looking at it, a lot of YouTubers are hyping this project more than what it should be right now at this moment. I believe like where it is at right now, it's exactly where it's supposed to, right? We are going to take time before we see the prices scale. And absolutely, I do believe in the project, of course. That's why I do have a lot of tokens. But right now, at this very moment, when you hear a lot of YouTubers just telling you the personal aspect of, you know what, this project is going to skyrocket, it deserves to, guys, the valuation is not going to be the same. It's like going to a job and telling yourself, I deserve more, but the company only sees you for what they want to see you for. And we need to pretend like we're managers of these charts. So we're hiring these charts. Just have that ideology in your back of your head. So if we do have that ideology and we're understanding that, you know what, there is a lot of great things that are happening. You are working a lot of hours. That's due to the fact that you have a lot of OMI tokens, right? There is a lot of huge supply of OMI tokens. Doing all that math, guys, you need to understand it's only going to take time before price goes up slowly. So, we have to be careful and understand that even when other altcoins were doing so well, Ecomi was still going down. And that's not a really hard thing to see. As a trader for myself, I've already capitalized on it. I knew why it did that because it was stalling a lot. When you look at Ecomi, it is a great project. Overall, Ecomi is a great project. It has a good vision. Absolutely. It has a great vision. But putting a lot of things together, looking at the projects taking longer than normal due dates, a lot of whales don't like that, guys. As much as you might not believe, a lot of people might not like that. Even though you're in the IT business and you understand there is going to be troubles that's going to happen, you need to have a better team in a sense that, you need to fix it quicker. When you're dealing with millions of people in the future, you need to understand you need to have a strong backbone. As much as you might have a licensing team, that is great, that's good for promotion, you need to also have the fact that you need to have a team that can fix a lot of bugs, okay? So that's going to be a main thing. A lot of people are saying what's happening with the promotions or management group and stuff like that, guys. I don't think they want to promote it right now. Even if they did promote it, we'll have more than normal amount of people. And let's just say the drops are going to be hectic. I'm even suffering to secure one drop of these comic books at all. So, if over time this does occur, we're only going to see more and more people coming, and it's going to be a lot of problem to a lot of people that can't collect a lot of their favorite stuff. So that is another thing to watch out for, because we're putting all of that in together and you see a lot of people are still hyping the project. I believe in the hype, don't get me wrong, but right now at this moment, even though you're believing and hyping it, you're giving more opportunities to sellers or buyers and the pros in this market to take your money from you. So please don't be that foolish, guys. Remember, trading is not just a game. Yes, you can have fun with it once you have experience, but when you understand this is absolutely a passion. When you become a trader, you need to put all of these matters together, and this is exactly what I'm going to be teaching throughout my series, okay? So right here, we do see this chart analysis. I've already identified to you guys to a lot of investors slash traders. Look, if you're an investor, all you have to do is look for low numbers. I'm going to tell you, there is a great chance that we can absolutely see 0.0050. For all those that say it's impossible, I don't think you're in the realm of trading or in the realm of understanding what price is really doing right now. You're in the realm of hype, and you need to like settle down just a little. Just get your feet back on earth and just understand this is the way that markets can go, okay? For those that believe that we can see a huge breakout right here, absolutely we can see a breakout. But for me to get into a breakout situation, I wanted this trend line to be broken, this channel formation. I wanted to see a pullback. That's the only time that you're going to see me invest a ton of money. So if I don't see this corrective move to the downside and I don't see a great pullback, then I'm not going to be interested in the market. I really don't care if it just explodes. That's totally fine. As a trader, I look for great entries. I make a ton of money off of these entry moves. I'm looking for risk to reward, and that's the way you need to be when you're trading. So let's look at this very carefully, okay, guys? So let's go like this, and let's do that. Okay. So we do have this ABC formation. We're going to be talking about the Elliott Wave a lot, guys. I just want to get into the realm of the depth of everything that I know when it comes to Elliott Wave. Look, when I say I have a lot of experience, I try to make the charts look very simple for a lot of people to understand. That's why I do the things I do, because I believe in this Ecomi community. I do believe there is a great bunch of people that want to be great traders, and I want to be that little spark to give you the opportunity, to give you hope to realize that anything is possible. If you don't believe in trading, I really do feel super bad that you're not open-minded to the possibility. So just take your time, sit down and realize that anything is possible. So let's look at this very carefully. So we do have this. I did put out the chart. Is it a buy? Is it a sell? Where you guys would think that price would eventually go. So we have two retests of structure, that's resistance, and then we have the final resistance. So that is validated for a channel formation. That is validated for a trend. So this is giving me confirmation that this is a great level of resistance. The only reason why I'm choosing to do a video right now is for the fact that the community did go onto the community page and commented your answers. And because you guys are giving back to me by being more active, I will try to do my best and be more active as well. So let's look at this right here. All right. So we have that formation, and also guys, look at this very carefully. This trend line right here, if you guys look at this trend line, from number 2 it goes to 4, then it goes all the way back up. So if you guys look at this trend line, it found a lot of support. So support became resistance. Right here we see a nice reversal candle right here and a retest of structure. So we have one resistance right there, we have another resistance right there as well. Also, if you guys look left of structure, you could do this right here, and you can see that this support became resistance as well. So there is a lot of resistance showing me that price could go down. So please be mindful on the sense that price can do absolutely anything. But I'm going to draw you guys a bigger picture on what price can do and what possibly can happen. So please make sure to watch this video full. If you need to watch this video again, please do it. I really want you guys to really understand this point, okay? So let's take away these things right here. So no distractions right now. There's a lot of formations that can happen. Look carefully right here. You can see the WXY, you can see the WXYX Z as well. So let's really focus here. So if we have the Elliott Wave, let's just go like this. I am going to change the color. Just give me one moment. And let's go like that. So for a lot of people, they'll say, you know what, we had this formation WXY and we had the Y right here. There is a great validation that it could reversal. In order for this to start being bullish, we need to all understand something very simple. We need to see higher highs and we need to see higher lows. So we need to see a pullback right here, and then the next move must break the prior high. So if you guys really notice this, look at this very carefully. So we need to see moves like that, a higher high, a higher low, and a higher high, for us to understand that price is eventually going to go up. In order for that to happen, we need structures like this to be absolutely broken, okay? So we need to see moves to the upside, retracement, move to the upside, retracement, and then continue to the upside, okay? All right, so when we're looking at this, a lot of people say, hey, look, we have the WXY, we had the Y formation, price eventually goes up. But look, when you're looking at the spectacle of everything, we do need to see a lot of these structures being broken. If these structures are not being broken, then you know what, over time we do still see bearish sentiment and we could still see price going a little bit lower. So that is not out of the realm. So please make sure to understand that, okay? So when we're looking at this pattern of WXY, this is a double zigzag pattern. I'm going to show you guys why it is a double zigzag pattern and why it's important to understand these patterns, okay? So when we have the ABC, this is another way of just making it simple. I want to show you guys the real realm of what these waves do. So when we're looking at the double zigzag, you want to see 7 wave count. So I'm going to show you guys what I'm talking about. So we have right here 1, then there's going to be the 2, then the 3. All right, so the X move is considered just one phase. Even though there is a pullback here, it is just considered one phase. All right, just make sure to understand that. Then we have the move down, then we got the pullback, then we got the move down. So look at this very carefully, guys. Hopefully you guys are understanding what I'm saying. So we do have this move, WXY, okay? That is the completion of a double zigzag formation. And why is it called a double zigzag? It's very simple. When we're seeing, this is the corrective move, right? The bullish momentum is going upwards, but we're seeing the waves correctively going down. So when we're looking at a corrective move, you're only going to count the corrective moves down the full wave. So look at this very carefully. We have 1, we have 2, we have 3. So this is not a corrective wave, the X wave, because it's going back up in the pressure of the trend. So that's just going to consider 1. So that's 4. So look at this very carefully. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. So look at this very carefully. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. So that's the 7th count. So for the 7th count, a lot of people say, you know what, price is eventually going to go. And absolutely, there is a lot of momentum. We talked about this. We even talked about the ABCD pattern, why AB equals CD. So once again, when we look at that as well, let's look at this right here. Let's take this leg right there and we move it towards this pattern right here. And you can see the completion zone is very similar. So a lot of people said, you know what, this is a great time to buy the market, and the price eventually goes up. So that is the other completion that we had. We had the ABCD pattern that did complete, and we seen price going up. The other thing about this, I really wanted to wait before I made a video about this. I really need to see structure being really key to being resistance. So once again, when we're looking at this zone right here, there is a lot of influence on resistance. So that's why it's important. So if that is the key, I'm going to take the WXY and look what I'm going to do. So please make sure you guys are really focused here. I'm going to take the move right here, W to Z. So watch this very carefully. So we have the move down. I'm going to fix the color as well. Just give me one moment, guys. And then I'm just going to explain this as well. All right, so let's move this color into, let's do black again. Okay, perfect. And let's do this. Okay, so when we have this move, so before we had the WXY, right? The WXY was just a double zigzag. So we had a zigzag going up, one wave to the upside was just X, and then we had another wave to the downside, so it made 7 waves. But when we're looking at a possibility of all the news that are happening, for all the fact that, you know, some people actually emailed me and said the AMA was not that good as well. So, you know, there is a lot of influence on why price can still go down. So please start believing that. Don't listen to hype. Don't be that person that just follows other people. Start doing your own analysis and realize that, you know, eventually price will do certain things that you might not believe it will do. And it's going to be proven with charts. Because we had the move that was WXY, we said price can eventually go. It did go up, and we had a beautiful reversal. It went all the way back up, but it did not break structure. Once again, it did not break structure. If it did not break structure, we do have a possibility that price can go back down. If this is a double zigzag, right? Double zigzag is just 3 wave down, 1 up, 3 wave down. That's why it's double. There's 2, 3 waves in this wave sequence. So if that's the case, is there a possibility that we could see another wave down? Absolutely. So I'm going to draw it out for you guys. So watch how cool this is. So let's do the ABC once again. So we have the A, then we go down, and then we got to the C. And then last but not least, we'll get the same wave all the way back down here. And then it will pull back maybe into a zone that feels comfortable. And then we can see another wave here. So is this possible? Absolutely, this is possible, but it is rare to see, okay? It is a high probability that if you do see this, there is going to be a great reversal and we will see price skyrocket. When I say skyrocket, guys, I'm talking about a great depth of just seeing price doing amazing things. I'm going to show you guys the bigger realm of this. So once again, this is a triple zigzag. Reasons why, let's really focus here. We have 1, 2, 3. All right, we have 1, 1, 2, 3. That's 2 waves already. Then just 1 because that's the X wave. Then 1, 2, 3. So that's why it's called 3 zigzags. This is a zigzag 1, zigzag 2, zigzag 3. Normally, typically, you do see double zigzags. That's just 1 zigzag here, 1 zigzag, and then you'll see price going up. But remember, 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 1. That's 7 counts, okay? Except for this X. So let's do that again. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's the 7 count. A lot of people will buy C right here, and that's totally fine. It did go up. Great for you guys if you understood that price will eventually go up. But if you have a long-term vision and you're putting into perspective that that's a 7 wave and there is a possibility of 11th wave, that's 7, 8, right? The X is just 1, 8, 9, 10, 11. So there is a possibility of 11th wave. So 11th wave is still in the books, guys. When you're looking at zigzag formation, this is the double zigzag. But when you're looking at the triple zigzag, it's also possible. So remember, 1 here, 2 here, 3 here. So price eventually could go down. We could see a reversal around this section. B is typically going to fall in a resistance zone right around here when you see a lot of wick rejections. Then we can see price going down. Also, what is not possible as well, I just want to put this in so you guys can see this as well. We could see a triangle formation near the very bottom. Let's just say you could see a little triangle formation around here, because typically when you're looking at this formation near the X pattern, the X wave, and the last wave right here, the Z wave, you could typically see this beautiful pattern forming. So, this is not out of the norm. So understand it could absolutely happen. This pattern only forms exactly in the X waves, the X wave, and also the last Z wave. So if we do have this formation on the Z pattern, this could be a great breakout strategy. So let's really look at this and see why we're saying this. All right, so let me take away the ABC patterns so you guys can see the bigger picture right here. And let's move this away right here. So when we see that the ABC patterns are moved away, when you take away the ABC patterns, all you see is the W, X, Y, X, Z pattern, okay? So that's the pattern that you guys are seeing. And when we're looking at this, what I think is possible, guys, we could see a triangle formation right here, a symmetrical triangle or some sort, guys. We could see, absolutely, we'll see it forming here, because we'll see price eventually going lower. And then after, I think it's going to find the X, and then it's slowly going to make this formation. Once we make this formation, this is a great formation to have, because if this channel is a strong channel, we need strength, we need pressure to push us to the top side. The only pressure that can absolutely break to the top side, of course, if we get great news, but also this formation of this symmetrical triangle. If we use the leg right here, then we can use it as a breakout situation. And if we break these levels, I am looking for a clear pullback. If I do not get a pullback, I do not want to get into a lot of positions, or I do not want to invest a lot of money. So this pullback, let's just say it's going to go like this. And then once it comes back to this retest of structure on this zone, or even this zone around 0.0071, then I'm going to start to have a development of price going up. All right, so that is absolutely possible. If price does continue to go down and this is resistance, then we'll see price going down. If price does break this channel and goes a little bit up, that's totally fine. As long as we're still in the rules of the X wave and we don't break the X wave, we can still have a double top, then we can still see price going down. But of course, I need to see the chart, I need to see the market analysis and how the candlesticks are forming. And hopefully this does help you and give you an understanding of exactly what price can possibly do. Other than that, thank you so much for tuning in. And this was just a masterclass event. Hopefully you guys do like this type of video. I just want to wrap it up a little bit quicker. Just look at the double zigzag or the triple zigzag formation. Right now we have completed the double zigzag. We could see price going up, absolutely, but eventually if price does go back down, we could see a triple zigzag as well, okay? So that's what I'm trying to show you guys. Do not get the possibility that it's not possible. As a trader, anything is possible. Just understand these charts and we will get to work. Also, I just want to put the fib retracement to show you that typically when you're looking at the final move of the Z, you want to make sure it lands on a great fib retracement. So if it does not land on a great fib retracement, we are going to wait for that, because fib retracement is only important for us to see that, price will find support and we'll find a way to go back up. So we're in the 50 and the 61.8, roughly in the 0.0050 levels. So we could see these levels being hit before we see another move to the upside. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a symmetrical triangle forming in the last move of the Z move, and then we see price going up. That's absolutely possible as well. Please make sure to focus into these charts, guys. As long as this channel is not being broken and is being respected, we're still good to go. So please be a great trader, but understanding patience is the key. Do not just jump into the market because you believe that the trend is going to explode. Look, if I have a lot of tokens and I'm telling you, look, I want to be a billionaire or a millionaire, it's not about getting rich right now. And I keep stressing that as much as I can. It's about making a good amount this cycle, so next cycle you understand situations on the market, and then you could triple, you could double, and do as much as you can. A lot of people are trying to find a way to be rich real quick, and those are the people that are going to get hurt the quickest. So please do not do that. I really want to give you my advice on that, okay? Also, I am going to be on a live stream with Daniel Lee, so if you guys really want to support me, please make sure to come to the live stream. It's most likely going to be on a Wednesday or Thursday. I'm just confirming with Daniel Lee, and I can't wait to see a lot of you guys there. And I also might give out something, so if you do join me, there might be a chance that I might give one lucky person the chance to just join my program for free and just watch them change their life. So it might be a possibility. So guys, if you really want to tune in, let me know in the comments below, and let me know if you guys love this market analysis. Other than that, thank you so much for watching. Have a beautiful morning or evening or night. Just enjoy the rest of this beautiful day. Take it easy, and John out. Peace.